Hello. Hello to the chef's table, I suppose. And I guess this time, because I fucked up, anybody that was quick enough to see the link that I posted publicly for like 5 seconds before it got taken down. It says that I am live. Yeah, I guess people might have like walked away or whatever because I had it set to start like 8 minutes from now or some shit. On here. Airy ass draw on this motherfucker. How was the trip? It was actually way better than I thought it was gonna be. Like after the last couple of weeks that I've had, well, let's be honest, after the last like year of my life, I expected this trip to be dog shit, but actually it turned out to be okay. Oh, there we go. Wait, no, we need that, not that. Okay. It turned out to be okay. You know, airport was one of the most hassle-free airport trips ever. Turned out okay. You sound so chill. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. California, dude. Oh my God. You have no idea. Oh, dude, the whole let me fly thing, that was just another one of the many worries of Paul's ego that didn't amount to anything. You know, like, I don't know, just something to make my day worse for the last few days while I worried and, you know, fucking worried myself sick over it. You guys going on JRE? I don't think so. If we are, I haven't heard about it. We just watched Face Off, which pretty cool. I don't think Ashley liked it very much. She seemed a little cheesed off by the end. I've got to admit, the end of that movie is pretty fucking dumb. Yeah, these are California pre-rolls, dude. They look just like a cigarette. I mean, it's retarded. Got this nice airy draw on the filter. I mean, they're unfiltered, but, you know, just separated out that way. You can just, like, they come in a little pack of 7. I'm just going to walk around the whole time I'm in California with these in my pocket. And if I want to smoke a joint, I'll just step out to the street corner and smoke. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks like you've got a cigarette. So it's a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I miss living in Cali. I miss living in a place that's got access to weed like this. It's a whole different universe of weed. The little bits and pieces that we can scrape together, you know, in fucking Louisiana are just not, it just doesn't compare. The shit here was just like, we immediately, Ashley bought this fucking vape thing here, and we all took like one hit of it, and we're already stoned. Then we smoked one of these J's between the 4 of us, me, TJ, Chelsea, Ashley. We all smoked one of these J's, and that was it. We were all obliterated. And it's just like, none of us is that lightweight anymore. So it's just a quality thing. You should miss living in Texas because Whataburger. I guess I kind of do. I wish Whataburger would just wise up and go everywhere else too. I'd be an evangelist for Whataburger for sure. I'd help it spread wherever it wanted to. Do you lie Louisiana though? I mean, I like some things about Louisiana, but no, I don't like much about Louisiana. I'll be honest with you. I gotta dig pretty deep to find things about Louisiana that I give two shits and fuck about. A double meat, double cheese Whataburger with pickles, mustard, no bun is my go-to. No bun, double meat, double cheese Whataburger. Oh, that's like the keto Whataburger. The keto burger. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty dope. Yeah, I wish I could get Whataburger, man. I can't. It, you know, the few times that I'll get to go back with Ashley when she visits home, that will be my Whataburger probably for the rest of my life. But I didn't realize when I was living in Texas how privileged I was to get Whataburger whenever I wanted it. But at least I took advantage. I ate more Whataburger than anything in Texas, and I wouldn't change a thing, dude. Whataburger is dope. It's open hella late. Mostly like aren't there most of them are 24 hours, right?
Whataburger, yeah.
Yeah. So they're open all the time. Like that 4 a.m. just gotta have a giant hamburger before I crash and go to sleep thing. Like you can actually make that happen in Texas, which is awesome. Like most of the time, like in most places, you just gotta go like, yeah, I just want a big fat sloppy hamburger right now, but everything's fucking closed, so guess I'll just go to bed hungry. But in fucking Texas, you don't have to go to bed hungry. It's fucking 4 a.m. Go get a Whataburger. Tear it up. Delicious. So yeah, we're all pretty fucking tagged out from traveling. So tonight we're just gonna sleep. Tomorrow's kind of a prep day for the show, and then Saturday will be go time. Sábado, sábado, sábado. Pre-show jitters? Nah, not really. I get butterflies about 10 seconds before go time. And that's a healthy time to get butterflies because all butterflies are just adrenaline, but I'll put that adrenaline to use because I'll be performing in front of a crowd of people. So right now, I'm calm as a cucumber about being on stage and shit. Does Scoopy get nervous? You'd have to ask him. I do not know. I don't think TJ really does in any significant way. So I don't imagine Scotty gets all that nervous, although he might. I don't know. I don't think TJ is prone to nerves. But then again, he looked kind of nervous in that CNN interview he did. So maybe when the pressure is on, TJ harnesses the nerves. You can get the bun toasted on both sides. Get out of here. Get out of here. TJ is what I imagine an autistic ogre has. Damn. Why you gotta throw that shade? Why you gotta throw that much shade? I guess I can give you guys a look at the Airbnb we're chilling at. Give you guys a little taste. Whoa. So yeah, that's the living room. There's an Ashley on the couch. That pink thing, that is an Ashley. Hold on, let's see. Yep, there's an Ashley. And here's the Housley, basically. To the right, that way, is the bed. There's a couple of bedrooms and a bathroom. And then I'm sitting kind of in the kitchen. So here's our bullshit. One of our bags is still here. Here's a little kitchen. So yeah, pretty cool little pad. Pretty cool little pad, I must say. Paul is like a cool grandpa or uncle who smokes weed. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it, whatever. There are worse things in the world to be considered than a cool grandpa. I mean, I guess I would rather not be considered a cool grandpa or somebody's cool uncle at the age of 38. Like I realize I'm pushing 40, but I'm not there yet. I'm not across that finish line yet. What's the pin in my hat? It's a little alpaca dude that Ashley gave me. She's got a little pink one, just like it, that she wears all over the place on her backpack, I think.
It's on my Starbucks hat.
Oh, it's on her Starbucks hat right now. Yeah, she wears that all the time. So yeah, I actually have a couple more pins for my hat, but I forgot to put them on. I wanted to put them on before I came down here. I have a little Peelander pink pin that I got when I saw Peelander Z. And I got something else. Oh yeah, a skull that Frack Skull got me. So I want to stick those on my hat too. But for now, it's the lone alpaca that dances when I shake my head. Doodly 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 doodly.
Our friendo just arrived.
Our friendo, Nick.
He just arrived in LA.
Oh, cool. Yippee to the Skippy. Hi, pool. Hi. What? It's like a love necklace, but it's alpacas. Yeah. It's the weebest love necklace ever.
What?
Alpaca pins. We have, like the little love necklace, but where you each have one half of the heart. Well, we've got the weeaboo version of that. I've got a pink alpaca so, and you've got, or wait, no, I've got a blue one, and you've got a pink one.
Yeah.
What is my life? Apart from the chef's table perk on the DFF Patreon, what's the best thing you could buy for $10? Dude, I couldn't tell you. For $10. What's the best thing you think you could get for $10? Outside of the chef's table, which is obvious.
A blowjob?
A blowjob? Yeah, I guess. I mean, but for $10, it's gonna be a pretty fucking. It's gonna be a pretty lame ass blowjob.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be given by like a sloppy modoppy flippity floppity dude, like a like a crack hoe, like a toothless crack hoe that lives under a bridge and smells like wine and urine and human neglect. She's probably got like a dead eye, you know what I mean? She'd be like, "Hey there, mister. You want a blowjob?" You'd be like, "How much?" $10. That's the type of person that asks $10 for a blowjob.
I don't know. It's a blowjob, I guess, right?
I mean, I guess
I don't really.
in some instances a blowy is a blowy is a blowy, but
I'm not a dude, so.
how's the house search going? It's over. Dude, let me tell you what we managed to accomplish. We did a 24-hour show. 6 hours after we did that, while we were all dead asleep, our house almost burned down totally. We moved all of our shit out of that house. Ashley and I found an apartment and got all of our shit moved into that apartment. TJ and Chelsea found a little house and got all of their shit moved into that little house. How long? How long ago was the 24-hour show?
It was a little less than 2 weeks ago. It was like 12 days or something.
It's like 12 days ago.
Yeah. I mean, somewhere around that because I remember it was like just under like 2 weeks that we had.
So yeah, so just under 2 weeks. So in just under 2 weeks,
Flew by so fast.
we did a 24-hour show. Our house almost burned down. We moved all of our shit out of said house and into two places, an apartment and another small house, and got the DFF studio in working order so that when we come back, there's no downtime. We can just start recording in a new place
Less than 2 weeks.
in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And in less than 48 hours, we'll be doing our first live show in front of I don't know how many people are going to be there. I'm thinking it's going to be close to 200, maybe even over 200. It kind of depends on how many people buy at the ticket counter, but I think at the very least there'll be 200 people there. So, hey Paul, I'm gonna start driving to LA from NorCal now. Wish me luck that I don't die on the way there. You're fine, dude. California freeways are pretty safe for the most part. Especially the ones going like the fucking trip he's making. He's going through the Central Valley, dude. It's just long.
I thought you said California freeways.
No, California freeways, dude. What? What the fuck, dude? California three-ways, yeah.
California freeways.
California three-ways, dude. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of shit in the last less than a month of our lives. And we only missed 2 shows. We managed to put out 2 episodes of our podcast during this crisis. And like tomorrow, our patrons will get another episode. So we've got pre-recorded shows for you guys. So yeah, this Friday and then next Monday there'll be a public episode, and then next Friday there will be a pre-recorded episode. So all in all, pretty fucking good if you ask me. I read the title AJ at what? AJ, dude. It's a J. There's a space. A J. Do you have a daily routine, or do you wake up whenever? Yes. My daily routine is that I kind of wake up whenever. Now, that's not always true. You know, days that we do Flash Fried, we record those a little after noon. So I've got, there are several days in the week where I have a time that I have to be up by, but that doesn't really dictate when I go to bed. I get varying amounts of sleep pretty much every day. Some days I get way more than 8, you know what I mean? I get like 8, 9, 10 hours of sleep. Some days I sleep for 3 or 4 hours and I'm up. I don't know. I just never settled into it. And I've always kind of been that way. Even when I was a little kid, my mom said that I was up all hours of the night. And then some days I'd want to sleep all day. I'd just be tired and cranky. And then the next day I'd be up all hours of the night. And then the next day I'd be fine. And back, my sleep schedule has always been. So I guess at least for me now, I work a job that kind of fits that type of lifestyle. In a way. All right. Let's see. Does this place have cups?
I think so.
Yeah. That's step 1. Step 1 is some cups. Hold up. I will put some cups over here. Okay. I found some cups. Step 1 complete.
I know that there's like filtered water on the fridge.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you do the ash cup, it's probably over here.
Fresh ice. Okay. That doesn't work.
Fresh ice always needs some stuff on shit.
Okay. So the ice machine doesn't work because there's no ice in it. There is, however, here a gangly bag of ice that's been here for who knows how long. And who knows how many different people who have rented this Airbnb have come their fucking gangly ass hand up in here. But I've gotta believe. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay. Hallelujah. I've got ice water. There's an ice water situation. You gotta get to bed. Good night and good luck at the live show. Thank you, my friend. Go make some coffee, yeah. Oh. I mean, what the fuck? What are you waiting for? Speaking of, what are you waiting for? What am I waiting for? A Red Bull? Holy shit. Sat at my desk at work trying to hide the fact that I'm watching a hairy bloke ramble about random shit. Well, I mean, look, dude, you've got a pretty chill job if you can get away with watching me smoke a joint and ramble about incoherent nonsense. Do you enjoy coffee? Yes, I do. I worked at Starbucks for a very long time. My girlfriend works at Starbucks now, so I've got, I like coffee. I enjoy some coffee. I don't live or plan my day around coffee, but that's just because I kind of had to stop. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of caffeine, and I had to pretty much cut it out. Now I drink caffeine here and there now, but for the most part, I don't. I don't slam fucking energy drinks every day, and but coffee's great. I like coffee, dude. I'd go for a cup of coffee right now.
They have coffee here.
Do they?
Yeah.
Dude, make us a pot of coffee.
They got.
Dude, I fucking hella want some coffee right now. You telling me they got some coffee here?
I was wanting to make some earlier.
Dude, make some now. Dude, I'll drink some coffee. Fuck yeah.
Coffee, cream and sugar.
Damn, dog.
It's like ground coffee, like right here.
What a
little fucking brew station.
damn.
It's a French roast, it looks like.
Whatever. Just make it nice and dark, dude. Make it nice and dark.
You like it black?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, I am so baked.
I don't know if there's
Oh my god, dude.
measuring scale.
I'm obliterated on this California weed.
Me too.
This is no joke.
I sound like Dorn. It sucks.
Dude, the hot coffee will help. Dude, I hella want some coffee. Dude, fucking amen. What the fuck? I used to live with, slightly below this quality weed when I was in Washington. Because I'm telling you, there's no weed better than California weed. It's just top shelf. I don't know what to tell you. But in Washington, I had a taste of this. I don't know. I'm coming home, dude. I'm coming home, Callie.
One more year.
Yeah, just give me a year.
Another year.
Just give me a fucking year, California, and I'm coming home.
I don't see any like
What's up?
measuring like spoons.
You can eyeball it, baby.
Yeah, you think so?
Mm-hmm. Dude, you work at Starbucks. If you need a measuring spoon to make coffee, dude, I don't even know what to say.
Shut up. I want to make sure it's right.
Nah, dude. Eyeball that shit.
Okay, whatever. How many cups are we making? Like 8?
I don't think we need... Jesus. You went higher. I don't think we need to make 8 cups.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do that.
I mean, you know, maybe TJ and Chelsea will want a cup later, but I don't think so.
Does water not come out of here?
Huh?
Water doesn't come out of here?
I think they have that whole thing turned off.
Why the fuck do they...
Yeah, there's no ice in the ice maker.
I'm trying to just get water.
No, I'm telling you, dude, they have it turned off.
That's the most retarded bullshit.
Because they don't want to pay the fucking electricity.
In my life.
I'm telling you, dude, it's retarded. I know, but whatever. It's gonna sound weird, but whatever. How does hanging out with you guys at the meetups work? Do we just walk up to you and start chatting?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, dude, it's not hard. A lot of people, I think, work themselves up way too much about it. It's a lot like what we do here, which is I'll be milling around. Like after we leave the stage, I will immediately kind of, you know, we all kind of usually disperse. We all go our separate ways for a while. TJ will walk off one way and the Tajikiphants will go with him, and then I'll walk off another way and the Polishers will come with me, and then the Kaiser will go off another way, and, you know, the Scottists will go with him. And anytime that anybody wants to talk to any of us, they just kind of walk up and join the conversation, you know what I mean? Then we're not assholes. We're there. We hope to get everybody that wants a picture. We hope to sign anything anybody wants. We hope to have a word or a conversation with everybody there that wants one. I mean, I spend the whole time just bullshitting with people, so. And you're welcome to follow whomever you want and move in and out of those orbits whenever you want. Yeah, dude, whatever you want to do. It's really free form, and like I said, dude, it gets, you know, whatever. Everybody gets a little drunk and crazy, but...
I'm gonna plug your piece and use to plug in this.
The what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
How do I... Oh.
Nothing. I want to go, but I'm too socially anxious. There's a lot of people that I've seen come to these meetups in the past that seem to be pretty socially anxious that have a good time by the end of the night. So you might want to consider, like...
Just say hi.
Yeah, facing your fears, buy the ticket, come on down, and walk up to me and see if I fucking make fun of you or something. I mean, I might do that, but I might do that to anybody. So that's kind of what a person that has social anxiety wants, right? They want to be treated like everybody else. There's no reason to be anxious. It's fun. I'm driving back literally right after, so I'm probably not going to drink anything. Have fun. Dude, whatever. I mean, drinking is not necessary. There will be smoking, too. I can guarantee that. There always is. So... that doesn't give you a hangover, so just catch us while we're milling around out in front of the venue and shit, and we'll smoke a J. Easy as pie.
I don't know. Oh! What the fuck? Okay. That's new. What the fuck?
I don't even want to know. Everything's fine, though.
Oh my god.
Whatever, it's brewing into a tank, and then you can dispense it. You're just blown away by this, dude. Ashley's blown away by the tech of this coffee brewer.
Oh my god, that is disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Is it just old stale coffee or what?
I don't know if it's that or if it's that I did it way too strong.
Well, maybe you didn't. You should wait for it to brew all the way first.
Maybe. Maybe that's
Yeah, just let it. I'll give it a taste test when it stops doing its shit. Because I think you.
Oh.
Dude, you've got like coffee grounds in your teeth.
Wait, do I?
Yeah. On one of your fang tooths. Well, something. Yeah, got something in your tooth. Maybe it's some poo poo. Dude, here's what happened. I'll tell you guys how today went for us. So all of us, we flew out of MSY in New Orleans. Our flight left at 4 p.m. Right. So that gave us kind of the day to get our shit together, which is what we all did. All of us were packing last minute and shit, and then kind of I wanted to get down there early, so we all kind of went in our own cars. Ashley and I took her car, TJ and Chelsea in their own car. We get to the airport and the fucking parking lot is full. The long-term parking, it says full, no vacancy, blah blah blah. And we're like, fuck. So we both pull off to the side and we're like, shit, what are we gonna do? And I'm looking at the time and I'm just like, I'm already thinking like negative Paul is kicking in, you know what I mean? I'm already thinking like we're gonna miss this plane.
I think it was like a bean. Like the
Oh,
pupusa.
oh, the pupusa bean.
Yeah.
So anyway, we I thought for sure we were gonna miss the plane, but luckily there's all kinds of entrepreneurs around the airport that have set up their own fucking long-term parking lot. So we found one of those that has a shuttle. We got to the airport in time. Everything went pretty fucking smoothly, honestly. There was one point, like, we flew Spirit Airlines, right? And they've got, like, if you've ever flown, you know, you got to go to the kiosk. You got to go up to the person first and check your baggage. Like, any checked bags that you're checking through. Oh, I can show you guys that shit, too. In fact, let's just do it.
What?
I'm going to give them a sneak peek, dude.
Oh no. Why?
Why would you do
Why
such a
would you
thing?
do that?
I just think it's cool. Nobody's seen these yet.
I'm wearing one and like.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wear one too.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing my dress, I guess, but I'm taking one.
But this is the bag that I checked. This is what will be for sale at the meetup and nowhere else but the meetup
Boom.
for a while.
Bitch. 17.
Pretty cool. Anyway,
I'm like sitting here hoping that I didn't fuck up this coffee.
I'm sure it's fine. How many cups did you make?
I don't even know. Like I couldn't tell like how many I was pouring in here.
All right.
Like there's no indicator. It's only after it's brewed.
Awesome, but I feel like the text should be larger.
Heck off.
Man, there's always a critic.
Always.
It's always a critic. What are you gonna do? What about Senor Tomat merch? I'm sure there's hundreds of reasons why that can never happen. First among them being copyright concerns. Senor Tomat is actually what's his real name?
I don't know if he has one.
He does. When TJ found him, he had a name.
Well, there's somebody has.
It's a part of like a
Somebody has
series of
named
weird
him.
vegetables. But yeah, no, he
It's
has.
fruit and vegetables, and he makes like these 3D things
Yeah.
of fruits and vegetables. I
Well,
don't know if he has a name.
anyway, Senor Tomat is a copyrighted image. So yeah, we can't really sell t-shirts with Senor Tomat as much as I would love to. You guys should get in contact and find the creator. Okay, well maybe we will someday. But we didn't get a chance to do that this time. So. Thank you.
I didn't even want to hand that to you. It's just like
It's just like what?
I did because like I've been trained.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that you taught me good etiquette.
Well, that's good. I'm happy to pass that along because it's very rare these days for people to have proper weed etiquette. And in fact, our own circle is guilty so many times of totally improper weed etiquette. There's some very simple rules to smoking weed in a social situation that should always be observed, in my opinion. Rule number one is pass the dutchie to the left-hand side. So the joint or the bowl or the blunt or the bong should always be making a leftward rotation around the circle of people that are smoking it. This avoids tons of snafus and bullshit, right? Nobody gets all butthurt because they feel like they got skipped. No, there's no question. As long as people adhere to the rule, the duchy always goes to the left. That way it's always being passed. Okay? And that's a very simple rule, but it's always broken. It's always busted. People are always like, which way is this going? And I'm just like, it's going to the left. The second rule is puff, puff, pass. And I adhere to that one strictly. Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah.
You don't have to take one, you don't just have, like, you get a J, you can take a couple puffs. I take a hit. I talk a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. I blow it out. Take another hit. And I pass it. Puff, puff, pass. As long as you adhere to those two very simple rules, there'll never be any arguments over whose weed is next or blah, 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 blah. You should always share weed too. If you're gonna smoke it publicly around other people that also smoke it, you should be prepared to pass it to them. It's just good, it's good naturedness. You know, especially in your own home. If you're gonna smoke weed in your own home and you've got guests over there that also smoke weed, I mean, you're just kind of compelled to, like, here's the J, you know? But of course, you get to take advantage of that when you're at their home. When you're at their home, their weed is involved, they have to pass the J. And as long as good weed etiquette is observed by both parties, nobody ever feels butthurt like somebody's trying to chisel on their weed. Nobody feels like, oh, this person smokes all my weed, but I never smoke none of their weed. You just make sure you smoke each other out in equal amounts, and then none of this argument bullshit happens. You know, it's simple weed etiquette. Simple weed etiquette. Be a good host, and others will host you well. If they don't, stop hosting them well. You see? Conflict resolved. You know, if you go over to their house, if they've been bumming weed, you know, if they've been coming over to your house once or twice a week and smoking out, and then, like, you show up at their pad one day and they're like, oh man, sorry, I'm dry. Then guess what happens next time they come over? Hey man, what's up? Just thought I'd drop by. Oh yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, you burning any weed or? I'm fresh out, buddy. He'll get the message. He'll get the message. Next time you go to his house, he'll have a fat bowl for your ass. If he knows what's good for him, he wants to keep that fucking weed kid up. Next time you go to his house,
Take a sip. 'Cause
I
I'm
just
scared.
put on. Me take a sip?
Yeah.
So I'm the taste tester, huh? Well, first I'm gonna take a sniff, and
Yeah.
it smells good.
Yeah, it does.
So. It's just, you brewed it pretty strong.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I like strong coffee, but
Is it really, really strong?
I mean, you can add some more water and just brew like another cup of water through without any grounds, and it'll dilute just fine. So just, yeah, just add some more water to it. You good.
Womp, womp, womp.
It's all right.
I told you I needed a measuring spoon. Bitch, don't listen to me.
What's the easiest way to proper an edible, prepare an edible. Man, look into making weed butter. I don't know exactly what the process is.
That or oil.
Well, I'm just telling you, like I've helped people cook. 'Cause in Washington, I helped Ben cook some edibles once. I've helped TJ and Chelsea cook edibles.
Chelsea
I've
did
seen
the
that
oil.
Chelsea did the oil, Ben did the butter.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if I got the choice between using the oil method or the butter method, I use the butter method.
Really?
Especially
How
if you want to
easy
make
is it?
it's it's super easy. The butter keeps for fucking ever. Ben made this like tub of weed butter, right? He bought like
Yeah.
an
I
ounce
think I
of weed.
remember that.
Yeah. He bought like an ounce of weed and went through the process. He read about it online, cooked it down, you know what I mean, strained it out into the butter and shit, and then whatever. And he had this huge brick of like green butter. I shit you not, it was a green like fucking moon cheese. And he would take, dobs of that shit and throw it into brownies or cookies. I'm telling you, dude, the fucking brownies he made one time, he brought them over, and like I knew he was like, Ben was notorious for making like edibles that would put anybody on their ass. And he brought these brownies over one day and he's like, dude, Paul Zigo made some brownies. And I'm like, oh, cool, yeah. He's like, bro, these are like double strength. And I'm like, double strength? He's like, yeah, dude, I did 2 ounces of weed in the weed butter. And I'm like, 2 fucking ounces of weed? He's like, yeah. So anyway, those brownies were the mythical brownies that sent Scotty to the hospital with a panic attack.
Oh, really?
He ate a whole one of those, that batch of brownies. I ate 2 of those brownies that night, and I was high at that same time the next day. Do people actually call you Paul Zigo in person? Sometimes, yeah. Happens quite often. But I think I use it as a rhetorical device more than people actually do it. Usually when I'm in talking with from somebody else's perspective in a story that I'm also in, I have them refer to me as Paul Zigo. Scotty presents like he has the most composure. I think in certain situations that might be true, but none of us really has all that much composure, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm being dead honest, none of us is a very composed individual. All of us have our freakouts and our meltdowns and our moments. So. Does the weed butter affect the taste of what it's put into? Yes. You will be able to taste like a faint hint of weediness in a properly made edible. That's totally natural. If you don't taste anything, then you probably got a really, really weak edible that's not going to get you all that high. But it's not overpowering. Most of what you're going to taste is like caramel fudge brownie chunk or whatever the fuck the brownies or cookies you made are. You know what I mean? You will taste like a faint hint of that, like real fresh. It's kind of like weed smells. Like if you open a bag of weed and you have a hint of that in the brownie, which I always thought was a real pleasing thing in an edible. So I'm not bitching. But yeah, edibles are awesome. Unfortunately, edibles are really heavily restricted in these legal states. Like in Washington, the edibles that you buy in the shops, don't even bother. Don't even fucking bother. The only thing that's worth buying is the drinkables sometimes, because you like you're not even supposed to drink a whole one. Like those things come with like a little shot glass. But I'm telling you, they're like $20 a soda. but if you drink the whole goddamn soda, you'll be on the moon. But that's the only edible that's worth buying in Washington. Any of the brownies, cookies, they're so low dose that like you're gonna get higher smoking a few hits off a J. So what's the point? America Ashamed. It was American Ashamed, wasn't it? I don't know what it was called. Whoa. That coffee maker is kind of, it sounds like Cthulhu. First time I ever saw you on a TJ vid forever ago, I thought your name was actually Paul Zigo. Well, there you go. Well, someday it may be.
I mean, it's a bit better. It just tastes like.
I mean, it's probably shit coffee.
Probably old.
This is just shit coffee.
Yeah.
All right, well.
It's just shit coffee.
We tried.
What can you do?
Nothing. You can't save shit coffee. That's just old. It's just like, you know, probably been in here for like
12 years.
Yeah, 2 years or some shit, just sitting in that cabinet. It just tastes like ass.
It's premium, world-class selections.
Yeah, world-class dog shit. What brand is it?
I don't know.
Doesn't even have
Ambience?
Ambience? Oh yeah, that's some shit coffee. Just put it away. Just pour it out. Ain't nobody drinking that.
Oh.
No wonder it's been in there for 2 fucking years, dude. Every woe-begotten fuck that's had this Airbnb and had the misadventure of brewing a pot of that has been like in the same fucking shitty situation that we're in.
Get rid of all of this.
Get rid of all what? Oh, I guess you, yeah.
I guess you just have to drain it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like
What are you
cup.
What are you gonna do? I mean, who knows how long it's been since that fucking coffee maker's been cleaned too? So it might suck because it's just got a bunch of fucking old ass coffee in it.
I need to get to a Starbucks.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, dude, we live. Wait a minute. We're in LA.
Yeah.
There's Pink Dot.
Oh, yeah, but it's like it's 1 a.m.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, we can have shit brought to us.
Oh, grocery stuff.
Yes.
Oh.
We could have like somebody go to the grocery store and get Starbucks coffee,
This is true.
and then we could brew actual coffee here.
This is true.
See? We got to start thinking like people that live in LA, you know what I mean? Because we do for the next few days. You excited for the meetup? I am indeed.
No.
I am indeed.
No. Really? Like, I wouldn't have expected you to be excited for a meetup at all.
Do you still get people saying that Ashley's an SJW? She is.
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Totally.
Pour it in your world famous carrot garden. Gross. Watched Troy for the first time the other night. It so desperately wanted to be Gladiator. I couldn't handle that, but no Greek gay sex. I know, dude. Seriously. Like, why take out all the good shit and just leave all the stupid shit? I haven't finished The Sopranos yet. My house almost burnt down, so I had to kind of pause all my TV watching and shit. But when I get back from this, I intend to finish The Sopranos. I'm just going to marathon it out. I think I got like 12 episodes left or some shit. I'm just going to bang it out, dude. Just has to happen. Imagine an app service where people bring your rations to you. Oh man, that coffee was fucking stank.
I know.
Ugh. Do you have those mints you had?
Yeah.
I gotta get the taste of that acidic ass, fucking dead ass coffee out of my mouth. gross. How's the legal weed? Oh, dude, it's amazing.
We have that.
It's fucking amazing.
We might not have coffee, but
We've got some mints.
we got weed.
That's fine.
We got weed, eh?
Dude, I'll show you guys some of the shit I bought. We went to a place here in the Hollywood area called the Pottery, which is pretty cool. They give you this little scent-proof bag, earth-grown goods. It's all flipped for you guys. I wish there was a way for me to change that, but I don't think there is. Nope. So stupid. But yeah, there's that. Let's see. What did I get? So I got some of these. These are the coolest pre-rolls I've ever seen. In Washington, pre-rolls suck, for the most part. Unless you get like the super top shelf pre-rolls, they suck. These are not super top shelf. These are just kind of a California staple. And they come in a pack of 7, just like this. They look exactly like cigarettes. They smoke exactly like cigarettes. Yeah. Not something that I would, like if I lived here, I'd probably hardly ever buy these because they're way more expensive than just rolling your own. But for the weed tourist that wants to be able to just spark up a J wherever they're at around LA, like there's no better, like this tin, you just put that, like they should package cigarettes like this. I don't know how many times as a smoker I used to fucking pull my pack of cigarettes out and 3 of them would be broken because I'd work, you know, and I'd forget I have, you know, that would never happen. So these are great. These are a Dream. Let's see. Does it tell you what's in them? I think it does inside. I know these are Blue Dream and something else. The lady explained it to me. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. She said it was Blue Dream and something else. I guess it doesn't say on here. Doesn't really matter. Precision rolled, blended for effect. Okay. Let's open up the package. Didn't they used to pack cigs like that? Maybe they did. They should start doing it again. I'm sure at some point maybe they did. All right, so yeah, they came in these packs here. So that's just one of the packs. That's another one of the packs. Yeah, another pack of those. Different blend. This is a more sativa, or sorry, indica kind of blend. I can't remember what she said was in these, and once again, I don't think they say. But, yep, it's beautiful. So 2 packs of those. That should last me at least while I'm in LA. Probably won't, actually. And I got one of these. This is my birthday present to Scotty. It's a little belated, but I told him I was going to deliver the birthday present here. So this is a hashish joint, like a total hash joint. It's 100% hash, made by Native, Gray Label. It's an expensive joint, but for his birthday, because he's always like one of his big jokes he always used to play on me back in Washington was, you know, I'd be sitting on the back ranting and raving and doing a Highdeology, and he'd come out with a bowl or something. He'd be like, "Hey, Paul Zigo, you want to smoke a bowl?" I'd be like, "Yeah, Scotty, pass that bowl." He's like, you go take greens, man. Take greens on that bowl." I'd be like, "Scotty, thank you." I'd be like, "No problem, man, no problem." Take a bowl. It's a big old fat bowl. I'm like, "Man, that's nice of you, man." Hit it all hard, and then he just started laughing. And immediately I would look down at that bowl and I would see the center of it super cherried. And he used to like sneak a giant blob of wax into the middle of the bowl. He'd pack weed underneath it and around it and on top of it. And inside was this giant, dark ass, fucking hard ass glob of fucking pure cannabis wax. And I'd hit it. I mean, it's good. It gets you super high, but if you hit it super hard, you're just gonna cough to death. And he'd just start laughing, and I'd know immediately, and I'd blow it all out and cough to death, and he'd think it was hilarious, and I'd get super space cadet high, and then we'd smoke that bowl together. So I'm gonna find some time for he and I to do that on this trip. We're gonna smoke that crazy hash joint together, sneak it on him. This is totally unrelated, but where did that pig logo on your hat come from? That's pig. That's a Pig Wheels logo. So, it's a skateboard wheel company. Pig Wheels. You can look it up. I think they still make wheels, so I think they still use that logo as well. I have no affiliation with it. I just like the little pig. Bought that hat, the original one of that hat, which is now dead and gone, from a skate shop in San Luis Obispo, California, when I was roadieing for a band. And I'd lost my hat at the gig, and I needed another hat. So walked into a skate shop, and I saw that stupid little pig, and I was like, psh, sold. How much is this? $25. Ching. Whoop. And I had that hat. Yeah, I had that hat for like 10 years and wore it pretty much every day. I mean, I don't know, maybe not every day, but every time I needed a hat, that was the hat I wore. Every time I wore a hat, that was the hat I grabbed. So I only smoked wax once, and I nearly passed out both from coughing and from the high that followed. Don't know how anyone does that for fun. Well, tolerance is a hell of a thing.
Yeah, bruh.
I smoke a lot of weed, so I can. There's pretty much nothing that's like, yeah, something, yeah, but like, here's the thing: crazy ass dabs. Like, I've seen people do these 1 gram dabs where like the drip is like this long, and they do the whole thing. I couldn't do that. I'd die. Most people would die from that, but like, when it comes to just casual use, there's no kind of weed that you could put in front of me that's gonna freak me out. Like, it might get me super high, but you're not gonna fucking surprise me with anything. I've been there, done that. I've been down that road. Did your grandfather have that Mentos container too? Mentos container? What are you talking about? Mints? I don't know. Dude, Outer Weber is having a fucking, I don't know. Are you having a seizure, sir? Do you need us to contact the authorities where you live? What are you looking for, babe?
What?
So what are you looking for?
Oh, no, I found what I'm looking for.
Oh, your pupusas? You're gonna eat all them pupusas, huh?
I can taste them.
Can you?
Kind of.
Huh. Then it's probably kind of worth it to eat them all.
I'm gonna taste on the side.
Just dying of jealousy. Oh, well, save up some cash and visit California, and you too can smoke these joints. I used to only casually smoke every few months, and now I'm on a break 2 years and counting. I have zero tolerance at this point. Yeah. You would after 2 years. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of like going to Washington. When I went to Washington after being in Texas for a long time, that was mind blowing because I'd really never gotten into concentrates in California, even though I lived there and they were readily available. I've always really liked flower, so I never really did the dabs or wax or pins or the vape things or anything until I went to Washington, and those things are just I don't know, they're a whole different level of high. You've got to be way more careful with those, like in terms of taking too much and having a not good high. What European country would you guys like to visit most? You and Ashley. What about you, babe?
Where I would like to visit most?
Yeah, Europe. What's your like dream Europe? If you could go to Europe and only go to one destination, you know?
It's hard.
I think mine would be Amsterdam.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But, I mean, I always want to go, like, to Norway.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
A lot of your
because-
family is from there.
My family's from there. So, like, Norway, Ireland, Scotland.
Ireland's second on my list. So, and I've always wanted to go to Sweden, Norway, Finland, as well. I'm kind of partial to going to Finland, honestly, but I'd like to go to Norway as well. But I wouldn't want to miss Amsterdam. I just want to see what that's like down there.
Yeah.
I want to see what life is like in that place. But yeah, my Irish cliff top with a fat J watching the sunset. Yeah, that's my one and only item on my bucket list. If you can call a one item list a bucket list, then that's mine. I want to stand on the cliffs overlooking the ocean where like the ocean crashes right up against the cliffs, and then behind me would just be this little endless field of verdant green grass, and I just want to smoke a big fat joint and watch the sunset. If I can accomplish that, I will have lived a full and happy life. I will have done everything that I came here to do. If I can't accomplish that, well, at least I strove for my dream. You know, you can't lose. I'll be able to do one of the things that I really enjoy most about life, though, on this trip, which is sit on Pismo Beach in the middle of the fucking night in the moonlight.
Yeah.
With my toes just barely in the water.
That sounds.
Staring out at that fucking roaring ocean because it's so deafeningly loud at night when there's no people around, no cars and shit. It's just. And you just sit there and just like look at the moon on the water and just.
Honestly, crazy, dude. Look at this shit.
What?
Light shot.
Oh. Yeah. I had my first quasi-spiritual experience on that beach. Doing just that, smoking a joint by myself with my toes in the water. I had one of those really edgy, really deep, really everyone has them moments where it's just like everything is everything, man. I am this ocean. The elements in this ocean are the same elements that are coursing through my brain and causing my fucking body to function. Without this ocean, I would be nothing, and without me, this ocean would be nothing because there would be nothing here to appreciate it. Everything is everything, man. I had that moment, and it was cool.
Wow.
Lasted a J, and then, you know, I got up and went back and joined the people.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Riveting content, Paul.
Thanks, babe.
I am having such like a munchie that I'm so.
Eat that,
considering
dude.
Eating the sugar straight from the sugar jar.
Dude, you have a giant fucking leftover thing of
I want
pupusas.
sweets.
You can't have them.
Oh.
You're not just gonna eat sugar out of the sugar jar. That's retarded.
I know. I know.
I'm Hawaiian, but live on the mainland, so the sound of the beach practically sends me into a state of euphoria when I hear it. That campfire and some legal tobacco, life well spent. Yeah, dude. Dude, you gotta get back to Hawaii. Why the fuck would you ever leave Hawaii? I swear to God, man. I know there's some impoverished people on the island of Hawaii, but man, I would never leave that place. I don't care. I'd live under a bridge. Fuck, man. It's like paradise on earth. Paul killed too many brain cells to be philosophical. If you want intuition, go watch his legendary videos about beer, stick him in firewall resurrection spells. Yes, yes. Yeah, it was the legal weed what done it. I used to philosophize about deep things like, you guys remember that video I made back in 2006, back before the weed took over my brain, that was called God's Soapy Asshole, where I talked about like how Christians believe God is in everything. So does that mean he's in the room watching you soap up your asshole in the shower? And if so, you know, what does that mean? You remember that? That Paul's gone, man. That Paul's gone.
Dude,
What?
it's my uncle's birthday today. I
Okay.
didn't even know that, dude.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, tell him happy birthday, and we'll see him at the show for sure. Is he going to be in town before the show?
I don't know.
We'll find out from him. Find out if he'll be in town tomorrow. We'll have him over and smoke him out. I want to meet the dude, man. Your Uncle Justin sounds like the dude I need to know.
Yes, he's the dude everybody needs to know.
All right, well, get him over here. Find out when he's going to be in town, man.
Yeah,
Tourists make that place way too expensive to live. I know it sucks. Yeah. Even like the smaller islands and shit. There's no like little enclaves of reasonably priced housing in the smaller like Molokai and shit. I'd live anywhere, dude. I'd live in a fucking trash bin on Molokai. I'd live in a trash bin filled with the bandages that they pulled off of lepers from the leper colonies on Molokai, dude. I'd live right there as long as I, could walk a couple miles and get to that beach. God damn. That is something that I really, that's a long-term goal for me. Is I want my residence to be somewhere where I'm reasonable distance from the ocean, because I'm really a different person when I'm in the presence of the ocean. Like it fills me with a kind of life. I get around it and I'm like, ooh, like I'm usually kind of a.
he said he's heading down tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell him to get a hold of you and shit. Give him and I think tomorrow evening we'll probably be here. But he can get a hold of us and figure out where we're at and see if we can meet up with him if he wants. My family all live in roach-infested shacks on the Big Island, and it's still expensive. Damn. I love the ocean too. The cold, yeah, dude. Just the smell of the air that comes off the ocean immediately improves my mood. So when, I get close enough to the ocean to actually smell the ocean in the air, which you can do from where I'm at now, but not like strong. When I start smelling like I'm very near the ocean, my mood perks up. When I can see the water and I'm near the water, my mood perks up. I don't know. I like the ocean. I always have. All my happiest memories from childhood kind of revolve around the ocean, so. I live in West Virginia, so the sound of yet another ambulance siren headed to an overdose victim sends me into a state of apathy when you hear it. I can understand, yeah. Everybody loves the sounds of where they grew up, dude. The sounds of a junkie puking his guts out into a fucking, dumpster behind your house. I imagine West Virginians know that beautiful song of nature very well. Sometimes I forget that there are people in America that don't live near the ocean because everyone in Australia lives on the coast. Yeah, I don't blame them, man. If you walk like 2 steps inland in Australia, you're in this like horrible bushland where everything wants to kill you. Like there's trapdoor spiders and Fucking lizards the size of a small dog that'll bite you on the ankle and shit, and fucking venomous snakes out the wazoo, and like crazy wasps that like sting you and drag you off into their lair and lay their eggs inside of you and shit. Fuck that. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, no, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. Australia is a blighted place. It's the continent that God forgot to finish. You know what I mean? He was just fucking around. He used it as like a laboratory for all the venomous snakes and all the weird, ugly, parasitic animals in the world. He was using it as like a testing ground, but then it was like the seventh day, and he was like, shit, I don't have a time to fix that Australia thing I made. Oh well, I guess it'll just be a blighted land of venomous, poisonous nonsense. And he just left it there to fester in the open sun like a maggot-encrusted wound on the earth. Like a shameful hole in the earth that only venom and fangs and disgusting, torturous beasts pour out of, and platypuses too. You know, platypuses have a venomous spine behind their fucking front legs. All right, even the platypus, you look at that and you think, oh, cute. It's a cute little, like, you know, Pokemon looking thing. It's venomous as fuck. It's got a barb behind its fucking fins and shit that'll with venom. Fuck that. No. No. Everything there wants to kill you. You ate one, Gemma? Why would you eat a platypus? Kangaroos are not professional boxers. They'll just kill you. They just rear back on their tails and they kick you in the face and your face crumples. Like, it's not like you just go flying and you're like, little Tweety birds go around your head. No, your face crumples in and you're like, and everybody's like, oh, call the fucking ambulance. That guy got kicked in the fucking face by a roe. Wee woo, wee woo. Stupid. I don't know. I'd visit Australia, but only if I had bodyguards to protect me from all the venomous, poisonous things that fly around there. The idea of a creator is pretty cool, and so are the mythologies, but people who propagate it are annoying. Say what? Say what? You ever see a muscular kangaroo? Those things are, yeah, dude, I don't want to fuck around with a kangaroo. People are stupid. People see stupid ass Australian people messing around with kangaroos, and usually they're domesticated kangaroo. Like, and then they go like, "Oh look, it's a cute little kangaroo. Doggy, can I go pet it?" And he's like, "Sure, go on, honey. Them kangaroos don't never hurt nobody." And then their daughter's fucking head comes rolling by. I'm like, what the fuck? Some big old muscular bull kangaroo comes around. Like, fuck that. Fuck that whole continent, man. Ugh. Yeah, fuck that whole continent. Now that's a soothing sound to me too, though. The distant sound of police sirens. I also like the sounds of the big city. Cars and trucks and vans and bullshit. Joseph Campbell's interview with Bill Moyer was interesting. Well, all right. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you guys for chilling. I will see you again very soon. I'll check in with you again tomorrow, so keep your eyes on the Patreon. Also, take a look at your Patreon page, because I can do this thing that lets me record these snap videos that you guys can go watch. So if you're a $10 patron, I'll be doing those from time to time as I'm around town and doing shit for the meetup. So check your Patreon for those. They hang around, but only for 24 hours. They're kind of like a Snapchat thing. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. See you later. Thank you guys. Bye.